Hey everyone, welcome to the Dead Crew Podcast. I'm Jimmy.
Steven.
And how are we doing tonight, Mr. Steven?
Doing good. Let's see, we're missing some people. I think you said Dawn would be here later, right?
Yeah, Dawn sent a message to me. She's at work. She gets off at 9, so she should be coming around 9:15, 9:20. Yep. And Dustin, he's out of town. And Casey, I think he's at a friend's house.
Is Dustin up? I know Oscar and them are up there at getting ready for that Smoky Mountain or that convention up there.
I think that's where he is too. When I talked to him, he's in a hotel room, so I guess that's where he is. That's where I make it bad anyway. You never know with him.
Yeah. No, we were going to try to go up there and hang out with them and pass out some Water Tower Tour stuff, but I don't think I'm going to make it. It's only about an hour half away from me, but I still don't think we're going to make it up there.
I got you. I'm actually looking forward to Fandemic, man. That and Days of the Dead in Atlanta. Man, that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
You said they just announced what?
Corey. Yeah, Corey. I can't remember his last name, but he's the lead singer of Slipknot, which is kind of cool. Corey Taylor. Yeah,
Corey Taylor.
Yeah, that's a big one. You know, I like Slipknot a little bit, but I'm a big fan of Snuff, the actual song. Really, really good song. Yeah.
You said fan of Snuff. I was thinking, what the crap?
And that's the wrong kind of snuff, my friend. Wrong kind of snuff.
But no, what I was going to say is Sarah Wayne Callies, wasn't she announced for Fandemic?
Oh, yeah. She was announced today for Fandemic. That's a big one. A whole lot of people ain't got. I ain't seen her in a while since Walker Stalker. I think the third or fourth one.
I hadn't seen her since Wizard World, Chicago, I think 2015.
So she don't do many cons, so that's a good one to get. Also, people that want to kind of decide. The governor don't come over here that often, David Morrissey, if you want to get the governor.
He's going to be there too?
Oh, yeah, he's going to be there.
I've never met him.
You never met David?
Never met him. He's one of the few that I hadn't met.
Hey, he's a good one, man. You need to grab him while you can because, there ain't many trips from overseas over here right now, so it's a good one. Mm-hmm. What's going on, everybody? Do what now?
You got to see, well, we might want to wait on Dawn to talk about some of the filming you got to see, but today I was working in Sonoya. Sorry, there's like a spider down here.
Oh, you're good. You can fight him off for us.
I got it. But when I was working in Sonoya, some ladies came in. It was about 11 o'clock and said they just came back from downtown Gay, like the old rundown downtown Gay, you know?
Yeah.
And said they were setting up to film there.
Yeah, they've been setting up there for, I want to say I rode through Thursday and I saw them setting up for that, or maybe, no, Thursday. It was definitely Thursday. They
said something about train tracks in Woodbury, too.
Yeah, I know that. I know when I was downtown Sonoya, I'm going to go over that when Dawn gets here a little bit more, but they had something going on there, too, and I called Miss Cindy, and everybody knows what happened with that. But anyway, I'll get into a little bit more of that when everybody gets here. But how'd the tours go this weekend, Mr. Steven?
Oh, they were good this weekend. It was kind of slow today. I don't know. There wasn't much going on in Sonoy. There wasn't many people down there anywhere.
Huh. That's weird.
A little slow today. So I rode around and did a little YouTube video about like some of the lesser known filming locations in Sonoy, like Pet Cemetery 2 stuff and Fried Green Tomato stuff, pretty much non-Walking Dead stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So that's mostly what I did because it was so slow. I figured I might as well get something out of the trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one of my favorite scenes in Fried Green Tomatoes was actually filmed there, like with little E.G. Threadgood's brother got killed. Buddy. Yeah, he got killed right there at the train track. So
yeah, it's weird because they filmed that, I don't know, they filmed that, what am I trying to say?
I sure as hell.
They filmed half of that. They filmed half of it in Juliet, Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
The half with the Whistle Stop Cafe. I wonder why they did that, if it's just the way they wanted it.
Well, the old folks' home, my grandmother worked there. That was actually in Noonan. And the Piggly Wiggly in Noonan right now is a Food Depot. But that's where the little kid cussed her out and she started crying. And also where she backed up and started hitting the car as well. That was in Noonan as well.
Oh, okay.
So that filming was all spread out, man. They filmed a little bit all on the south side of Atlanta.
Yeah, I know, but it seems like Juliet's a good ways away from all of those.
Well, Juliet was how could I say this? They had the waterfall in the downtown area in the same vicinity. It's like remember the movie Baby Driver?
Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, so all that, I was around for all of that. Like, I followed that movie around religiously when they were filming it. And most of that was in downtown Atlanta, but you go back to where he actually stopped the SUV and got out the SUV and surrendered to the police.
At the end?
Yeah, that was actually on Juliet's Bridge right over there at the waterfall. It was
yeah?
Yeah, we actually went up there and watched them film that.
I'll have to track that bridge down next time I'm in that area. I stopped by there for the first time during the pandemic. Just went on a little road trip, me and Monica, to Savannah, and then we stopped by Juliet on the way back because I'd never been there. And Fried Green Tomatoes is like one of my favorite movies.
It's actually mine too, man. If you want to ever do locations just for Fried Green Tomatoes, come see me. I got you.
Let's do it. Yeah.
For real, I got you. But that and a couple other movies filmed around here as well. Zombieland, of course.
Yeah.
A pretty good amount of movies. But we used to have a lot of fun doing that. Also, Brooklyn Bridges, I was around for the filming of that too, where they filmed inside the veranda.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
You got to catch it, man. It's a Burt Reynolds classic. It's got Toby Keith in it. Really great movie as well.
And did they film it, like, was the town Sonoya?
Actually, the town was not Sonoya. The town was Grantville.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. And they actually filmed inside the veranda. That was Burt Reynolds' house in the movie. Now, they filmed it in Moreland and filmed it in Noonan and a couple other places, but most of it was filmed in Grantville and Sonoya both at the same time.
That's kind of cool, yeah.
It's kind of weird, though, because Toby Keith had this, I guess, where he made money. Toby Keith had this thing with Ford where he'd promote Ford, so half the movie was a Ford commercial. It's kind of crazy.
Kind of like The Walking Dead and what is it, Hyundai?
Hyundai, yeah. Yeah, well, I remember when we were down there, it's like, that's an awful lot of damn Ford F-150s around here when they were filming that movie. And the next thing you know, that's what he was driving in the damn movie was an F-150 trying to sell them. Yeah, I was able to meet Burt Reynolds, Toby Keith. I was able to meet the girl that played his daughter in the movie and the mother. But back then, I didn't know I could take selfies and shit like that with them. It was just cool watching them from afar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Toby Keith, ain't he a really tall dude?
He's a monster, dude. He literally, he's way over my head, but he's a big dude, no joke. And Burt Reynolds was kind of just thin. He ain't got fragile yet, but he was thin. Now, when I met Burt when he did the Texarkana run in Jonesboro, he was really fragile then. I've met Burt Reynolds, I want to say, about 5 times total. And,
that's sweet, dude.
Yeah, I think Kevin's wife actually got a selfie with him, but I met him as a young man and kept meeting him over and over again because he kept filming down here.
I'd love to meet him. That would be like a check off my bucket list.
Yeah, he was cool. He was definitely cool. Of course, I loved him in Smokey and the Bandit. That was one of my favorite movies. Yeah.
Deliverance.
Deliverance was awesome too. You know, they actually got Deliverance. They put that in the National Museum of Historical Artifacts with that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually been deemed an American classic by our government now.
Yeah, it is, man. That's what I've always heard, that was kind of the film that shined, a lot of light on Georgia.
Yep, that and Dukes of Hazzard, man. When they filmed that and Smoking the Bandit, Dukes of Hazzard was filmed, I want to say, in 76. Smoking the Bandit was filmed in 77. Deliverance was filmed in, I want to say, 1975. I want to say. I'm not too sure on that one, but
Dukes of Hazzard, they only did like what, 1 or 2 seasons here.
well, they did the first movie here. The second movie they went out west and filmed it in Vegas, and then but Dukes of Hazzard was filmed, I want to say, 4 seasons. I want to say, and then they went out to L.A. and filmed the rest of it.
Yeah, it's out in Covington. That's one of my favorite shows was filmed out there in the heat of the night. Remember that?
Oh yeah, Heat and Night was awesome, man. That was a good one too. Yeah, my grandmother used to watch that all the time.
Mine too. That's where I got hooked on it. Yeah, that one. The first season of that one was filmed in like Louisiana, and then they moved it for the whole rest of the time. It moved to Covington after that.
Yeah, but yeah, we're lucky enough, if you live in Georgia anyway, lucky enough to have all those movies, and they're classic movies being filmed around here. And now you have The Walking Dead, Stranger Things, Cobra Kai, all that good stuff now. And I don't see an end to it anytime soon because all the Marvel movies are filmed here now, and it just keeps going and going.
Yeah, like I was telling somebody today, they were asking what was going to happen to Sonoy once The Walking Dead is over and done filming, even like spinoffs or whatever they're going to do. And I think that something will move right in. Like, I think that I think the Gin property, Alexandria, you could use that. You could just make that a set of its own. Like, it could have been the WandaVision set. They had to go out to California for that, and they filmed, some of it here. But they had to go to California for the neighborhood. You could use it as a neighborhood if they built like, regular walls and gated it off, which I don't want them to do. But I don't know what they can't just open it up all the way.
I'll be honest with you. The day they open it, we need to go down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm talking to them about getting in there after they quit filming, on golf carts.
Need to let me know because I'll damn sure ride with you.
Yeah. No. Hopefully April. I don't know though. I'm just waiting it out to see what happens.
I hear you.
I think they should do that. Let the local tour companies, even you guys, like take people through. And I mean, like, I don't know, if you take them through in a golf cart, you can say you can't get out of the golf cart. You can say you won't stop, but you can go super slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing. They who lives in there, and they don't want nobody messing with anybody that lives in there. So I think that's the majority of what it is. But when it comes down to it, I'm pretty sure most of the Walking Dead fans are real respectful anyway. I don't think they'd mess with pretty much anything like that anyway.
Well, that's the thing. The people that would actually take tours are the most respectful ones I've met. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get it.
Like, there are the ones that go out and just go live all the time and, kind of a little stalkery, which I can't say too much.
We've all had our fair share of stalkeriness.
Oh, yeah.
Saying. We've all done that. But I think destroying property is a different thing. I remember when we first started doing tours and stuff, we had people that was really, really trying to get anything they could. I don't see that anymore. I think a lot of that has went away. So I'm hoping that, they don't do that anymore. I'm hoping they are respectful.
Yeah, and they've got security on such high alert, too.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they'll call in Sonoy PD and it'll all be handled within 3 seconds anyway. But
right.
I don't want to see anybody get, too bad hurt or whatever. So, have you seen filming at all this week, Mr. Steven?
No, I didn't. I don't know. I work up here in close to Chattanooga here in Ringgold 3 days a week. So I think those days that you guys so lucky, I was working up here. And then I didn't work Friday. I worked Saturday, but there wasn't anything going on around town. And then I worked today, and there wasn't anything going on around town either.
All right. Well, Mr. Kevin, bring that picture of me and Norman up real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. So I actually got a chance to actually see Norman the other day.
Where is that at?
It's behind Nick and Norm's.
Oh, okay. So that building behind you, what is that?
That's when you go into Sonoya right there.
Furniture warehouse.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, all right.
So I was lucky enough to see him going into Nick and Norm's from the back. So we kind of hung out there and waited till he came out. Not stalkerish at all, I promise. And we
No,
actually
that's
kind of seen him come out. Do what now?
that's different. We're OGs too. We get a pass.
Well, he to be honest with you, I lost quite a bit of weight, so he didn't remember me at all, which was kind of stunning. I said, he came up to me, he signed my stuff, and went on about his business, which is kind of cool. So, but no, it was really cool to see him again, especially since it's been such a long time. So,
Did
but
he have a bodyguard?
no, it was just Norman hanging out like normal, man. He come out there with a. You see behind the guy in a black shirt right there between us.
Yeah.
That was actually Nick and Norman's manager. He kind of walked out with him, and he quickly realized we wasn't a threat and kind of went on his business. But
Oh, David. Yeah, that's David.
yeah. So I wish that a couple people were with me, but they, we call them on the phone and they don't come. Ain't much you can do. But I tried.
Who? You didn't call me?
I called Miss Cindy. You were in Tennessee. It's kind of hard to
2
get you down
hours
here.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of hard. Like when I seen his car, I'm like, Cindy, get your butt down here. And she's like, I don't think I can, Jimbo. I'm like, okay. They say I know Norman walked out, and then she's like, crap, man, for real? I'm like, yeah. And I called Miss Christie too, and she kind of missed him too, but that's okay. But that was my meeting with Norman, and I got some pretty cool other pictures as well. Kind of highlight those for me, Mr. Kevin. So he was actually coming out the back of the. I can't remember those apartments above where the governor's building used to be. Governor's Town Hall. That's where that is. They were filming above.
Yeah.
And he come out and he had this damn, I guess it was a robe on, but it had a damn deer tied around his waist as a belt. Can you click on another picture, Kevin? Yeah, see that damn deer right there?
Now, there's a picture of him on his Instagram. I have to find it, of him like sitting down in a robe with stuffed animals in the pockets, just like that. I'll have to track it down.
Yeah, those pictures right here went viral. Like I was sitting there, I posted them, didn't even think about the way it used to be with people stealing your pictures. And I had people yelling at me saying that wasn't my picture. I'm like, I kind of took it.
Oh yeah, you got to watermark it, man.
Yeah,
I watermark everything.
Yeah, I forgot all about it, man. But our groups we have gave me credit, and that's all I needed. So, but yeah, that crap went viral within 15 minutes, man. I didn't even realize how much it was shared. It was shared over 1 million times. So
I think that I think it's covering up his real wardrobe.
I think it is too. It is too. Yeah. Of course,
he's probably got on whatever, like that armor type stuff. I don't know. He's probably got on something that hadn't been seen yet, because I swear I've seen him pose with that exact same like bathrobe and stuffed animals before, like on his Instagram.
Well, I had some pictures of Seth too, but it wasn't really good. And also, when the girl that played Judy come out, she had a full COVID mask on, and she almost had, I want to say, it looked like a spaceman hat because it covered up all her head and everything. It was kind of weird, but.
So let me ask you this: were they filming in that little shopping center you said?
They were filming on top inside of an apartment.
Oh, so there wasn't any exterior shots or anything?
No. I think if there was exterior shots, they made sure we left. Now, what they were doing, there's a door right there, and if you walk through the door, you got to walk up some stairs straight up to the apartment. They were coming in and out of there. Now, I've seen, I want to say, there's a couple of them I've seen.
Rosita?
Yeah, Rosita, Judith, Seth, the baby, which is, I don't know what the baby was used for, but there's a new baby. And I think that was it besides Norman. But it was pretty cool to watch him again. I ain't been that close since season 3, I want to say, in Grantville.
Yeah, I would have liked to have been there, man. I mean, I was thinking that they might have used that shopping center because, that's new. That wasn't there whenever Woodbury was there. So they have, they can use that and they won't recognize, Woodbury.
I think it would be really cool. Now let me ask you a question. That mall, was that Greenbrier Mall in the trailer?
It was. Yeah.
It was Greenbrier?
I mean, as far as I know they were out there filming. So, and it's been a while back. I mean, a couple months. So you would think that would have been it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would think that's what I'm thinking too. I think it would be at least.
I hadn't heard of them. I hadn't heard of them using any other mall besides that one.
The walkers, it looked like they were on, like they were on Exorcist or something. Did you see that in the trailer?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I got to rewatch it. I saw it very briefly, and I had a 3-year-old in my face when I was watching it.
I understand. So, do you think that were actual people or those were walkers?
I don't know. It was a weird trailer. And it had a lot of like horror aspects to it with the Reapers.
I'll be honest with you, man. I love that group. I don't know what it is about them. I'm a fan of them already. I ain't even seen them.
They purging. It looks like they're purging.
Yeah, that's what I like about them. I think they're a deadly threat, and I'm kind of excited to see them.
Right. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with them because right now I'm clueless. I don't know like what their deal is. What's the connection with what's his name, the masked man?
I can't remember.
Elijah.
Yeah, Elijah. Yeah.
So I mean, he's dressed just like them, dude. Like, I mean, was he one of them or?
I would think so because I mean they're the same.
Like a reformed one.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's why they're mad at Maggie. Maybe because they got that guy over on their side. Maybe that guy's trying to get them killed.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? To be honest with you, but it's crazy cool with the mask.
Well, Maggie brought up the Reapers, so I mean, you'd think they know how they dress and the mask they wear. So I would think that he would be reformed. I don't think he'd be there like as a traitor.
I don't know. Through the seasons, I mean, we had all kind of people that's been traitors, and they were with the people, kind of like the dude off the Whisperers. Remember him with the water?
So I
mean, we got all kind of people who can be traitors.
That's true.
You never know who's going to be a traitor. That's the exciting part about it. But yeah, that group is freaking awesome, especially with the masks they got. And I want to see some cosplayers.
Yeah, I'm liking some of the cinematography in that trailer too. The way it looks like a slasher flick. You know what I mean? When it shows the Reapers, it's got all those knives.
And I want to ask some of the fans. There's a picture they released today. It's got on somebody's wrist. You see that, Steve?
No. What is it?
It's a picture on the trailer. They released it today. It's got a walker biting somebody on the wrist, and the wrist has got a blade just like Daryl. I'm willing to bet it ain't Daryl, but I want to know who he got bit.
No, I hadn't.
Because they lead it off to look like Daryl's wrist, and because he's got the knife, it looks like that's what it is. But I doubt it's Daryl.
Yeah, they're not. I think Daryl's the safest person in The Walking Dead ever.
Yeah, he's got godlike tendencies.
Well, you saw how people got with Rick. I feel like the backlash would be worse with Daryl if he was to leave.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping Rick still comes back.
He's got to, man. He's got to. There ain't no way they can get around it. They know that he's got to because there'll be a lot of pissed off people if he doesn't. At least for a couple episodes, hopefully more. But at least,
I just want to see him in one, if anything, man. Like, you got to know where he went.
Oh, yeah, they got to. That's what I really think that he'll pop up and it won't go into like what happened in between the time he disappeared and the time he popped up. And then, it'll allude to that at the very end. And then that's when the movies, you know what I mean? The movies will pick up like the flashback of what happened in between then and now.
Yeah, I like to see him pop out of a cake or something at this point. I want to know where he went.
Right.
Yeah. Pop out of a cupcake if he has to.
Nah, yeah, he's got to come back. I think Morgan will be on this season too, but I don't know. I hadn't been keeping up with Fear, so I don't know what's up with his character on there.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to come back, I think, but I don't watch Fear either.
Yeah, I was really hoping that Dwight and Morgan and John Dory would make it to Alexandria and Of course, John Dory, I heard he got killed off, so he's not going to make it. But if Dwight and Morgan made it back for this final season, that would be sweet too. Because Dwight's actually one of my favorite characters, even in the comics. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like Dwight a lot too. I just, I'm a villain person. I like the villains.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Right now, I'm on the Reapers, so we'll go from there. But how does everybody feel about the Reapers? Are they excited about them in the Commonwealth?
Yeah, we got some Commonwealth shots in that too.
Mm-hmm.
That one dude who's going to be playing Mercer, I can't remember his name, but I love Mercer. I've been looking forward to that character being introduced for a long time.
Yeah, he looks really, really cool in some of the promo shots, man, with his little red suit on.
Yeah,
He looks awesome.
He's a good character too. He's a good. If they do it like the graphic novels or the comics, I mean, he's a good, solid character.
Good. I'm hoping for the best and expecting the worst at this point. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. The trailer, it surprised me. It looked pretty good.
To be honest with you, the last couple years is the best trailer I've seen so far.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, it's the best trailer I've seen in a long time. But I don't know. Like I said, it's still. I got some questions about it. I've watched the breakdowns on it. I'm just kind of ready to get everything started and getting the show geared back to that.
Oh yeah, I hadn't got a chance to do that. Yeah, I like watching those breakdowns.
Yeah, the breakdowns are awesome. I love watching.
You watch George Drake too, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's one of my
that movie. I think
Movie Idol.
Yeah, that dude. I like watching him. Mm-hmm. Travax all over the place sometimes.
Yeah, there's TWD Explained. That's a good YouTube channel too.
Yeah, that's great too. Yeah,
and Clip It Up with the Sweets, my channel.
Oh yeah, I got that one on my favorites.
And the Dead Truth podcast on YouTube.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Well, those of you in Facebook, if you hadn't went and subscribed to Dead Truth podcast on YouTube, we need you to do that and Clip It Up with the Sweets.
Yeah, do a lot of thumbs up too, because we need to kind of spread the word on this a little bit.
Yeah,
kind of get us out there. Hit the notification bell and subscribe.
I'll share the link to it in the comments.
Oh yeah.
So how was your week doing tours, Jimmy?
I took this weekend off. I had my truck transmission worked on, so I've been sitting around the house bored, man. I actually walked to CVS just for fun. So that's how my weekend's been.
Oh yeah, that's what you were.
Yeah,
that's what you were saying today. You wouldn't even let me come give you a ride, man.
Well, I've been here and I've been cleaning the house. I got inspections coming out on the 28th for the apartment, so I just kind of been cleaning. I cleaned out my refrigerator. I'm bored, I know. But next week I actually got to work just about the whole week, and then some of the next week too. So it'll be all right. I'm going to catch back up where I want to or not. So my truck's just about done, so.
That's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It sucks being without a ride.
Well, it's okay sometimes. I live in downtown, so I can literally walk across the street and get something to eat at Sprayberry's Barbecue. Or I got a gas station right here.
Noonan?
Yeah, I live in downtown Noonan. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you lived in downtown.
Yeah, I've been living in downtown about 3.5 years now.
Jimmy's fancy.
Well, I do what I got to do sometimes. I do love living in downtown, though. It is nice. It's really nice.
Hell yeah, downtown Noonan is awesome.
Yeah, I love living in downtown. Little I can walk. Hell, I can walk anywhere up here, and I'm right there at it. So it doesn't matter. I'm only, I want to say, good walk, maybe 10 minutes away from Redneck Gourmet. They're right downtown, so it's not bad.
So you could walk to the square?
Yeah, easily.
Oh, dang. I'm going to have to come stay with you some.
Yeah, easily.
I love Noonan.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Don't let everybody move here because they're moving like crazy, you know?
Yeah, it's expensive too, though.
It can be. Base rent starts here. I want to say a base apartment rent starts out around $1,500.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive, man.
Yeah.
I live out in the country. It's not that bad for you can get a house for that.
Well, I lived in Sonoya. I was only paying 7 a month. So yeah, I know. Trust me, I do. But I mean, I got all the how would I say this? I got all the amenities that like I can literally drive 2 minutes away and get anything I want. So it's kind of nice. Hey,
Yeah, nah. At least it ain't Grantville.
well, I lived in Grantville a little while too when I was a teenager,
No,
and
I just mean it's a long way from everything.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. You got to drive a little ways. The only thing you got in Grantville is a dollar store, and that's pretty much about it.
But I would love to live in one of those lofts up there. I love those lofts.
You know, I went to Hogansville the other day, and they got another Airbnb there. I don't know if you've seen that video I made. I can't remember the name of it. Hold on, let me dig this out of my back pocket. Um, Let me dig this Airbnb out. But it's really nice. It's really extravagant. Y'all see that?
Yeah, what is it? A new Airbnb in Grantville?
All right, no, this is in Hogansville now.
Oh, Hogansville. Oh,
Yeah,
you're talking about the hotel, the
yeah,
Beta Hotel.
the Beta Hotel. You get to stay in the Beta room. I don't know if y'all can see that. Anyway, I'm trying, but if y'all want me to, I'll put it on the page later. But yeah, you can actually go in there and stay in the room that Beta was in. They have their own tubs, everything in there. It's really, really nice.
You went
It's
live from there, didn't you?
Yeah, it's almost like you're in the 20s in there, man. It takes you back, and everything's been redone in there, and it's nicely done. It's not like a little bit like, hey, it's a hotel room. This stuff is extravagant. It's nice. And the guys actually brought me in, showed me around, and said, hey, please get the word out that we're here because Granville's closing totally down on the 30th. There's already been some people renting the apartment, so Airbnb's gone there. So this is the next best thing if y'all want to get a room. Just saying. It's in
Yeah,
Hogansville.
that's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. I saw like 3 or 4 years ago that was for sale, man, and it wasn't that much. I wish I would have got somebody to invest or got a loan or something and bought that place.
It's extremely nice. Like you wouldn't think that place is that nice from the outside, but that place is gorgeous. And
No, it looks like it. The architecture of the place is gorgeous. It looks like it's like French.
yeah, it's really nice. And I'm not hating on Grantville. Grantville just don't have the
No,
Airbnb at all. And Danielle's
hey,
calling me out, but I didn't. I wasn't hating on Grantville. I love
I
Grantville.
love Grantville.
Hmm.
Grantville's one of my favorite towns in Georgia.
I
Like I
just,
said, I would love to live in one of those lofts there.
yeah, I just, when it's
I was
going
just saying
away,
it's
what else
far
you gonna do?
away. It's far
Yeah,
away from a lot of stuff,
yeah, yeah. But
which I would probably like.
oh yeah. All right, let's show them that picture on the bike that Miss Pam had put up today.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is Walking Dead, Miss Pam. If you want to, Pam Foster, if you want to, kind of chime in. This is Norman Reedus' new bike. I don't know if it's from The Walking Dead or
Oh
not, but
my God.
it is kind of crazy, don't we think?
I don't know about it, man. Like
It,
I kind of hope it's not The Walking Dead. I don't want to. I like the whole cafe racer thing he was doing, like where it looked like it was a bunch of different bikes put together. Like that looks like something from Tron mixed with Batman.
I don't really know what to think. Pam, is that not Walking Dead, honey? Because I don't know what it is. I
She
just think it's
says
cool.
no. She says
No,
no.
what is it from then, honey? Go ahead and put it in the thing.
Please say Ghost Rider. That would be sweet.
If
I
it's
know
Ghost
it's
Rider,
not.
that's cool. It's
I know it's
Batman.
not, but
It's Batman.
Batman.
What the hell? How the hell did he get on Batman?
Is that so? Is he in Canada in that? I mean, they're not. Oh, it's photoshopped. Okay, it's photoshopped with Christian
Oh,
Bale. I mean, not Christian
oh,
Bale. Rob, who is it? Rob
uh,
Pattinson.
I think it's cool though. It gets us talking.
Oh man, yeah. Thank God. Oh, I
Some some
about shit a
some part of
brick.
some part of me was actually kind of hoping that. I'll be honest with
I
you.
wasn't. I no,
Now I'll
no.
be honest with you. It's kind of cool.
I mean, it's cool, yeah, but it's not Walking Dead cool. We don't need to be on Walking Dead.
I got you. I got you. But I still think it's cool.
It is, yeah. How cool would it be if he was playing Ghost Rider though? That would be pretty sweet.
I actually with Ghost Rider need a better bike than that. I think. I would think anyway.
Or if they did like a futuristic Ghost Rider, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like a Tron type deal, like you said.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
that's crazy. I can't believe that's a fan edit. Like that's just an edit.
I
I
thought it
thought
was a
that
real
was
picture, man. I was
when you
like, what?
showed me. I mean, I can't see it real big here on my screen, but when you first showed me earlier, I thought the same thing. I thought it was real.
It's kind of crazy. I'll be honest with you, but yeah, that's kind of cool.
You got us, Pam.
Yeah, you got me bad because I was like, what in the hell, Pam just post? That's kind of crazy. All right, we want to go over the episodes we actually watched last week because we were still waiting on Dawn, but she just got off. So
Oh, she not gonna make it.
I don't know. I feel like we did go and need to start talking about it kind of slowly and go over everything. Did you
Yeah.
get a chance to watch it?
Oh yeah. You
So
know it.
we're talking about season 3, episode 2. Herschel gets his leg chopped off, and they meet the prisoners, right?
Right.
And yep. So how'd you feel when Herschel got his leg snapped like that when they had to cut it off after he got bit?
I don't know. It was crazy. I didn't really like. I don't know. I didn't focus too much on that part of it. It seems like I remembered that pretty well. So the parts that I really liked were like when the prisoners, when they were showing them how to kill the walkers, and they went in there all prison gang style and tried to kill them.
Oh, you talking about when they were beating the shit out of him and they had no rhyme
and
or
then
reason?
like Axel Lou Temple, Lou Temple, he was like shanking the dude while the other dude was holding him in the stomach. It's like, what the fuck, man?
He's like that dude. The guy played, Nick. The guy played Tomas. He's like, we got this shit. And Rick's like, you got to hit him in the head, and they're going to beating their butt, and hit him in the chest and stuff.
Yeah,
They're just kind of funny.
and Monica actually pointed this out. Rick did the half of your stuff first before Negan.
Oh yeah. He was taking their food, wasn't he?
He said half. He kept emphasizing half. He wanted half.
Yeah, and then put him in another thing. It wasn't that safe, man. Made him clean it out.
Yeah.
Yep. And then freaking Tomas tried to throw a walker at Rick.
Yeah, and also, Tomas killing Tiny.
He killed him relentlessly, though, man. Like
Well,
he'd been locked up in there for a while.
My question is, nobody saw what happened, so nobody knew if he was bit or scratched. Yeah. However, that walker pulled his arm off with the handcuffs and then scratched him with his bare bone and flesh. So, I mean, he would have been infected still with that scratch. I think the blood, transferring.
I would think so too, to be honest with you.
Because it was bone. It was open wound and bone that scratched him.
I think Tomas just wanted to kill somebody, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah. He was just being a dick either way. But yeah. I still think that Tiny would have. I mean, I think that what they were trying to build up and what a lot of people took from it was that he probably wasn't going to turn because he was just scratched. But then again, I think that, that scratch, because it was an open wound in the bone, that it would have infected him.
I mean, I would think so, because it is blood transfusion, it's like one to another. So I think, he would have got probably turned at that point.
Yeah, you would think it'd be almost quicker than if you got bit, because, I mean, that's just like, spit, salvia, and that's blood to blood.
Yeah. One thing I didn't realize, though, if it's like that, and if you were like putting blood on yourself to keep the walkers away, and you smeared on open wound, wouldn't it be the same thing?
If what now?
Remember how they did in season 1 where they took the blood and they gutted the walker, put it all over their skin? If you accidentally had a little bitty mark on your skin, like a cut, and you rub that stuff on, you'd change too?
I mean, you would think so.
Yeah.
You would think even if you got it in your eye or your mouth or any open, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just always thought that. I'm like, if you were putting all that stuff all over your body, wouldn't you get sick too? To me, even in your eyes, you would have got sick.
That's what I mean. Yeah, any kind of place where your skin's not covering it.
Yeah. So then we had they took Herschel in a room, bandaged him up. Carl was over there roaming around, willy nilly, getting everything he could. It's like, who would let their 6-year-old kid out to go fight off walkers and stuff? Then he basically told his mom to go F off. It's like crazy. And then Lori basically said, I know I'm not a good wife or a mother. And I'm like, yeah, no crap. Like, where was your kid at 30 minutes ago? You don't know.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. In that situation, my kid being that young, I wouldn't let him leave my side.
No.
And Lori's like, I don't give a crap. Just come back and give me some food later.
Another thing I noticed is, I'm big on just locations, iconic locations from, it starts with the comics and then seeing them come to life on the show. So some of my favorite episodes are introductions to locations. I know we already saw the prison, but we saw it more in detail in this first episode or the second. Yeah, we saw it in more detail. And that was an amazing set, man. Like, they really made that look legit, like a prison. I mean, on the outside and inside.
Mm-hmm. It looked cool. And then you had Maggie over there basically telling her father goodbye. That was kind of heartfelt too. She thought he was going to turn.
Yeah.
It's okay, we will take care of ourselves. So that was kind of heart wrenching. So I don't know. What did you think about the episode, Stephen?
Oh, I liked it. It's one of my favorite ones, probably. I love Lou Temple.
Oh, Lou Temple's a trip, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not with that guy. I'm not with that guy. I'm by myself.
Oh, I gotta say hey to Mary and Teresa in the comments. They're new watchers. I think they were on my tour this weekend.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey guys, how's it going?
And hi to everybody that always tunes in.
Oh yeah, they're our besties.
That's right.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's a good, solid episode. I enjoyed it quite a bit the second time around. Some of these drag by when you're watching them. Well, this is probably the third time around, but some of them kind of drag by after you watch them multiple times. But this was one that kept my attention.
I'm actually kind of happy that we're watching season 3 right now. It was one of my favorite seasons ever.
Oh yeah, me too. Especially, I mean, all the first 4 to 5. I mean, those are gold, dude. I could watch them over and over again, and I'm learning stuff I'm noticing stuff that I can use on tours and stuff that I've gotten wrong before on tours.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've noticed stuff like that too. To be honest with you, go back and say, "Damn, I was wrong all this time."
Yeah, it's just small little details, but still you're like, oh, dang, that wasn't the first time that they saw each other, or you know what I mean, or something like that.
I do Walking Dead Harrelson tour. I do where Merle and Daryl. Merle died, Daryl cried, and also I do where Governor Rick met in the barn and the Esco feed mill itself.
So Teresa and Mary that took my tour, y'all need to go take Jimmy's tour now.
It'd be awesome. Welcome to the show, Miss Dawn. Nice of you to join us tonight.
Yes, sorry I'm late. I'm not going to be able to get on. I'm sitting in my car. I wanted to get on because I wanted to congratulate Stephen because Water Tower Tours. Did I not say? What did I say?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'm so happy that you all are number 1 on TripAdvisor.
Me too. Yeah, that's a big milestone for us. We're kind of the underdogs in Sonoy, at least. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that you're just not as known as the other yet.
Yeah. Well, we're new. We're new.
Yep.
So TripAdvisor is a blessing, and all the people that left good reviews, I think I've seen a lot of people that have taken tours. All the people that left reviews, thanks so much. It means the world.
Oh yeah. So, Miss Dawn, did you get to watch the episode tonight?
Yes.
I know you had to work.
Yeah, I watched it earlier.
Okay. Do you want to comment, or you just want to go?
You can. What? I don't know what you all said. I don't.
Basically, we're going over the first episode. We're about to start the second one, so we're going from episode 2 to 3.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna let you kind of take over because I know you like doing this. So, episode.
You gotta understand, my brain's not there yet. It's like still at work.
Well, I know you're still going through all the body wash and all the candles in your head right now. It's all good though.
Well, I mean, the last episodes where we met the prisoners, of course, and I think that's kind of where you seen Rick changing. Didn't you all get that from like the softer Rick?
I know you wouldn't hear, but actually, Steven said he was more like Negan in this episode.
Yeah.
Well, Rick did it first, is what I was saying. What we were saying. Rick did it first. He did the half of your shit first, pretty much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was kind of like there was that rough Rick in season 3. I know it was like he was just like, I guess, one focus. Just, we're getting a place to stay. We're staying here. All he was thinking about was Lori being safe and having the baby, and
And Lori actually admitted she was a bad mother and an actual mom in this episode.
Yeah,
kind of hit home a little bit because she kind of sucks at it all.
Mm-hmm.
But, and actually, Carol, what got me was Carol, because Herschel got hurt. Carol was actually outside working on the zombies, trying to learn how to get the baby out of the womb and do a C-section. That was kind of crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that also showed Carol stepping up, where she started really stepping up more, where she took care of Herschel.
Well, you mean she wasn't in the waiting on Daryl to go find her daughter anymore?
Right.
Stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that was a good episode. So episode 3, what episode? What do we had going on there, Miss Dawn?
Introduction of the governor.
And where the plane went down is actually outside of Harrelson, right there, Stephen.
So is it?
Yeah, I could actually take you there. It's actually not the same. It's not the same scene as you see the helicopter on the ground. It's where Miss Shauna Andrea is standing at the mailbox, and they started walking into the field.
Oh, okay.
Right down.
And they see it going down in the distance.
Mm-hmm. And then actually, where you see the helicopter down at, that was on studio property.
That's what I figured.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that rascally governor, who I love so much.
Yes.
What do we got to say about the rascally governor?
Well, at first he seemed like a nice guy, you thought, and then and also I didn't notice this before when I watched it. Is they already knew about the change. You didn't have to be bit, and that's when they told Andrea and Michonne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. He said they didn't get bit, and the governor said they all changed. That's weird. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, and then of course we find out Merle's still alive and where he's at.
Yeah, I like that a little bit more than the governor's introduction. The fact we get to see Merle again.
Mm-hmm.
And like Monica said, this is when Carol starts stepping up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, Merle, like, I don't know, just hearing that voice, like, I don't know. That's one of the things that I forgot. I thought that the first time they saw each other was in Woodbury. I didn't remember that he was the one that actually snuck up behind Michonne and Andrea.
Yeah.
I really wish they kept the Merle around for more than one season. I really do. I wish they at least had him in season 4.
Merle and Shane?
Well, not so much Shane. I mean, because Merle was a cool character. Had a freaking crazy arm.
Mm-hmm.
I would wish that, we actually had more of him. Dustin's actually in Tennessee tonight in a special location, about to get ready for a convention. He didn't even tell me he was going to be out the show, so that's where he's at. Everybody's asking about him. He's got a special event coming up this weekend. But yeah, I just wish that Merle was around longer. I wish we got a little more bit of a see where his character could have went. Because as soon as he turned good, he just went off the show.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
We got some great shots of Sonoy too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that I noticed, I always tell people that they blocked out the windows of the businesses, and most of them stayed open. you just couldn't see outside. You'd enter through the back if they had a back entrance and a sign back there. But I never really noticed how they did it. Like some of them had newspaper, some of them had what looked like just mirrors stuck on the outside of the windows, like a reflection. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then some of them were just blacked out, like they had garbage bags on the other side of them. So it wasn't like they just blacked out all the windows. They did them each different. That way it didn't look too obvious.
Yeah. I remember. We used to walk up there, and they would let you in the back door. Did you ever go up there when they were filming it, Stephen?
No, that was a little bit before my time. That was like I came around like right after that.
Yeah, they did let us in there. I remember sitting on the back street. I never went into the businesses, but I remember that's the first time I met Cindy Sumner running around the building. Yep.
Well, that's what I say on my tour too. It's not just so people can't see out. It's also because you don't want to see people shopping in these stores while you're watching The Walking Dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
So, Jimmy, did you brag about meeting Daryl earlier?
I did.
Oh,
I showed
yeah.
everybody the picture. I did. I know Don was a little JJ of me, but it's fine.
Well, he FaceTimed me like when he was there, and I was like, darn him.
I'm
Well,
jealous too.
I was trying to make everybody feel like a part of it. That's what I
Yeah.
was trying to do. And
I know.
I try to call Cindy, and I try to get Christy in there, and I try to get everybody I could to be a part of it. And that's all I could do, truthfully, at the end of the day. I tried.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
It's so circumstantial. Like I ran on the tour. I ran into Jeffrey Dean Morgan. What, 2 months ago? Probably a little under 2 months ago, and it was just so random. Like you don't have no time to alert nobody. Like it's just like it just happens.
Well, I had about an hour to alert people because I knew what was going on.
Yeah, but you still didn't know he would be coming like out that way, or he would have stopped, or anything like that.
Well, of course, yeah, but I made sure that I told my partner in crime what was going on, Cindy. So I tried to inform her as much as I could because she is the closest one to me. But I was just trying to get, I always try to get people involved in it. I feel wrong if I don't.
So anything else on this other episode? Let's see. I took some notes, but I may have hit everything.
They shot the army men down in the helicopter.
Yeah, that was a cool shot. That's one of those shots I always bring up in each episode. I want to start bringing. I need to have a section called "My Favorite Shot of the Episode." Because that's one of my favorites. Is when the bodies are falling over and the governor's walking in slow motion between them. You know what I mean? That's like an epic Walking Dead shot right there. It's like slow motion.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool location too. It's down the street in Harrelson as well. They didn't change it into a lumber yard now and messed it all up, but still cool.
I noticed this time too, like it really stuck out to me that they parked that train car at the end of Main Street there, beyond the wall on the dangerous side, in between the post office and the gazebo.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was really cool they did that, because it makes it feel more dangerous. You know what I mean? Makes it feel closed off.
Well, back then there wasn't nothing back there but that post office. Alexandria was there, but you didn't know what it was at that point. So, like, that was before it was on the show.
Yeah.
So, so it was kind of a different look. It was kind of cool.
And then
I forgot. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I don't even know what I was going to say. I'm just.
I forgot too that Andrea was still sick. That sick when she got there, when she got to Woodbury. Like she was still really sick, and then I guess she thought since they helped get her better, it gave her more trust to the governor and his people. Because I forgot her. I remember her being sick when they left the deer cooler, but I didn't realize she was still that sick because she was throwing up when they got to the helicopter crash. Still.
She's just a sick person. I don't like Andrea.
She had COVID before COVID existed.
But Better
That's
watch
what
out.
it
They'll
was.
flag us. They'll flag us, Jimmy. You say that.
Oh snap! Oh snap! But
No, yeah, I don't know.
I guess I'm trying to figure out her connection with him. I guess
well, I think she looked at him as a family man, but he wasn't really a family man.
Right.
I think she's seen something in him because she was intimate with him that nobody else seen. Even when she first got there, before she was intimate, she trusted him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he was definitely a con artist. I mean, he definitely pulled the wool over her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else's except for his main little group there, the ones that really knew his dirt.
And Michonne had him pegged in the beginning.
Oh yeah, I think I would have too. Y'all think y'all would have?
Mm-hmm.
I like the governor. I've been over there trying to help him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like him because he's bad. I like the bad guys like Jimmy does. You know what I mean? I like the villains. But I think I would have noticed that something was off with him.
Yeah,
I think I would have too. But I think when you're so desperate in that situation that you're hoping that you find safety and security.
Hey, yeah, you find a safe place. I mean,
your guards down. You're thinking, oh, this is a safe place, and they hadn't really had to deal with any bad people at that point.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he was the first really bad person he had run into. I mean, now you got everybody from Terminus to Negan and everybody else. At that time, you just had the pesky governor.
Mm-hmm.
His cool ass tank. I'm just saying. Nobody else has had a damn tank. That shit's awesome.
Rick had a tank in the beginning.
Well, because he was hiding in it. That's what he was doing.
He didn't have a tank. He just kind of hid it.
He just kind of hid out in it.
Yeah. It would have been cool. Honestly, you think back then, why didn't he just start it up and
why did he? I don't even think they attempted to start that tank up.
I would have started it up.
I would have too.
Yeah, at least tried. I would have raked it somewhere.
I think he would have if Glenn didn't contact him. I think he would have, processed away thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to get out of here? And then I think he would have looked if Glenn didn't contact him.
I don't think he would have had him more hearing. I think he'd have busted his eardrums out shooting that gun in that damn tank.
Dude, could you imagine? Could you even imagine? Like being that close anyway, but being in like an airtight like room of metal, that would be unbearable.
It bust your eardrum, no joke. It would have.
Oh, that would kill. I mean, that would feel like getting shot in the head.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But we need to go over episode 4 and 5 next week, season 3.
Yep.
That's the homework. Well, Miss Dawn, we appreciate you joining us. You got anything else to put in?
No, not really. Like I said, I was just rushing home and I was just trying to collect my thoughts.
Well, work comes first. It's no big deal. We appreciate you for joining us, really do. Even though you're late, we appreciate you being here.
Me and Jimmy sat here in silence waiting for you. We did. We didn't say a word.
I was like, well, Dawn's about to be here, guys. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. We'll just stay right here.
I did find the governor books, The Rise and Fall of the Governor, so I'm going to start reading those and see how they are.
I wouldn't mind reading those too. Yeah, I need to read those.
Yeah, I just started.
I've got them. I've never attempted to read them, and I should try them.
Mm-hmm. Not very long.
They're not.
I'm so into the comics that I don't know. I just love the comic world.
Right.
I've been getting the deluxe ones, man. I got some variants here a couple weeks ago, and I got the number 2. I got the gold edition number 1.
Oh, hold on to that one. That one's worth some money right there. But those variants are killing me.
I paid I want to say $30 for that.
Yeah, you told me about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got the the number 2, the second edition of the number 1 where it has a zombie face. And I got pretty much like Rick on the Bike, stuff like that.
Yeah, there for a while I was getting every single variant on these deluxe color editions, and I had to stop doing it, man, because it was breaking me. There's like 5 variants to each issue.
Well, did you get the one that Skybound released in that loot crate?
I don't know
It's
what
like
it looked like.
It's the same one as mine. Mine's a gold edition. I think this is a purple edition instead of the gold
Oh
edition.
no, I didn't get that one. I didn't get the full editions either. Like you're talking about the gold edition. I didn't get those because those are out of my price range too. But I don't know. I got the ones with the faces, with the Walker faces, like your half of the faces of Walker. I got the whole set of those, and
Yeah.
I was picking up every single variant. And it got to be where it was like 5 variants for each issue. And I mean, that adds up, twice a month.
Well, I'll be honest with you, man. I go through there and I say, "Hey, I like this one. I don't like this one. I like this one."
That's
And
true. That's what I do now. I pick out the variants that I really
Mhm.
like the artwork on the cover, and I get those.
Yeah, that's what I started doing a long time ago. And like that first edition you're talking about with all the zombies, I was like, I like the gold one best, so I'm gonna just go with the gold one. That's kind of what I did.
Well, yeah, that's the most rare one.
Yeah. So I kind of went with that one because I thought it was cool, and I looked on eBay for it for days, and I just shipped a buy it now thing, and the dude gladly accepted it, and I got it cheaper. So
Did you all
in the
discuss
comic book store,
trailer?
huh?
Did you all
Do what?
discuss the trailer?
Yeah, we watched the trailer, and that was what we were talking about earlier about the zombies, the ones that look like they were in Poltergeist.
Yes.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. And the guy got bit in the wrist. I don't know who that is. They may kind of look like Daryl, but I don't know. I don't think it would be Daryl.
Did you think it
Nah.
was good, Steven?
Do what now?
Did you think the trailer was good?
Yeah, we were talking about. That's what we were saying earlier. I really liked it. I think it's the best trailer I've seen in a couple seasons.
Yeah, it was
I
really
think,
good.
I
It
think
got
it's
me
the best.
excited.
Yes.
I think it's the best one I've seen since like at least season 5. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope they live up to the hype for this last episode.
I mean, I hope,
last season.
yeah, I hope they go all out because I mean they had enough time with Rona to make it good. I mean, come on now, you had all this downtime. They could make it the most awesome season ever.
Yeah.
The writers, anyway. All right, guys. I'm going to mention the sponsors now. Walking Dead Harrelson Tour, Water Tower Tours, Auto Rats Plus, The Camp, of course, Abraham's Army, Survive the Nights. They got paintball zombies, basically. It's kind of laser tag. Zombography with Danielle. Walking Dead fans are amazing. And Walking Dead Horror Nation. Y'all have a great night. Of course, I want to thank our Patreon members, Don, Jeff, Christy, and Miss Linda, and Mr. Casey. Y'all have a great night. Anybody else got anything to say?
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah. See y'all later. Have a good night.